Hello everyone. Today we are focusing on compound interest of class 10 mathematics. So I pick one problem from your practice book. This is quite interesting question. So let's solve this question. Before solving this question, let's try to understand what does the question means. So let's go through the question. The compound interest of sum of money in 2 years, time is 2 years, and 4 years is this amount and that amount. Okay, so we have to find rate of the interest and the principal. So I write down the formula for compound interest. So this is the formula for finding the compound interest, and this is the formula for finding the compound amount. So please be careful. Just look at the questions. It says compound interest, so use this formula, not this formula. I have seen many students using this formula, while although the question mentions is as a compound interest. So please be careful over there. So now we have idea, we are using this formula. So here P will be your principal, R will be your rate, and T be time. So I consider CI1 be the compound interest for 2 years, and CI2 be the compound interest for 4 years. So we are using this formula. So now from the questions, using the first part for 2 years, let me write down the formula. So here CI1 is equal to principal plus 1 plus R by 100 to the power, time is your 2 minus 1. How much is given? CI1 is 2520, right? 3520, right, is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 square minus 1. So that's your equation 1. Also we have CI2 part where P is P 1 plus R rate is also not given, time is 4 years, right? CI2 is how much? 8588.50. 8588.50 is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 4 minus 1. So that's equation 2. Since we have two what you called variables P and R, so it can be difficult while solving the problems. So we have to get rid of one variables. So how can we get rid of one variables? Since we have first equation, since we have second equation, there we see P as the multiplication, and here also P as multiplication. So once you divide equation one by another, so you can get rid of P. So now let's divide equation 2 by 1. That will be 8588.50 by 3520 is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power 4 minus 1. P 1 plus R by 100 to the power square minus 1, right? So P cancels out here. So what is left over now? 8588.50 by 3520 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 to the power 4 minus 1, put it in a big bracket, by 1 plus R by 100 square minus 1. So here you can use a square minus b square as a plus b and a minus b, where your a will be 1 plus R by 100 to the whole square, and your b will be 1. So you can use that formula over there, or that will be 8588.50 by 3520 is equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the square plus 1, right, and 1 plus r by 100 square minus 1, right, by 1 plus r by 100 square minus 1. So now these and this cancels out, so what is left over now? Or 8588.50 by 3520 is equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the whole square plus 1. So now get rid of 1, put it over here, subtract there, so that will be 8588.50 by 3520 minus 1 is equal to 1 plus r divided by 100 to the whole square. So how can you get rid of the whole square part? You can just square root on both sides. So square root on both sides, right? So taking square root on both sides, that will be root under 8588.50 by 3520 minus 1 is equal to 1 plus r by 100, right, or 1 plus r by 100 is equal to root under 8588.50 by 3520 minus 1, or get rid of 1, subtract over here, that will be r by 100 is equal to root under 8588.50 by 3520 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so now let me calculate, let me use my calculator. So that will be your 85880 minus 1, like that, is equal to, so my calculator rounded off to around 0.20. Actually it's showing 0.1999, so that is, so when I round off to one digit, that gets to 0.20. Therefore r is equal to 20. So rate is equal to 20%. So rate is your 20%. Now you got to rate, use it in one of any equations, in equation 1 or equation 2. Now I am using equation 1. Okay, so now equation 1, where equation 1 is 3520 is equal to p 1 plus r 100 square minus 1. So now use the value of r. 3520 is equal to p 1 plus r is how much, 20, divided by 100 to the square minus 1, or p is equal to 3520 by 1 plus 20 divided by 100 square minus 1. So that will be, therefore p is equal to, let me calculate that, 3520 by that, so that comes out to be 8000. Therefore principal is rs 8000 and rate of interest is 20%. I think you like the concept. If you have any confusion related to compound interest, please mention that in comment box.